Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a kind of gothic, affordable summer clothing haul. So if that's what you're looking for and are trying to find still pieces that you could wear in the summer as a goth but also are on the more affordable end, then this video will be for you, and it will be all from New Look. So if you like the sound of that, do subscribe and keep on watching. I do have 5 pieces in total and then like one accessory that I'll go through like super quickly. I will not spend a huge amount of time on a pair of socks but I do have quite a lot to show you, and as you can see, a lot of it is floral, which is very different for what I usually go with. Most of this I ordered. I picked up one thing in store, one thing I will be sending back, and one other thing I'm not sure whether I'll be sending it back. Maybe you can help me. I'll start with the PLAYSUIT because I find it so hard to find a really nice PLAYSUIT. Maybe it's that I'm picky, but not only does it fit well, but it actually is in a style I like, and it's not like crazy like colourful. And I managed to find this one on New Look, and this is kind of the main reason that I did a New Look order, because I found this and I think it's super cute. It's literally exactly what I was looking for, because some PLAYSUITs have like just the single straps, which I don't mind, but if I'm wearing this in the summer, I don't want to have to put sun cream like all up here. I'd much prefer just to put it a bit here, because my shoulders are the first thing to burn, and my chest in the summer, mainly my shoulders, which would make sense. So I prefer summer clothing to cover my shoulders as much as possible, so this is perfect. And if you've been following my clothing hauls for a while, or you follow my Instagram, if you don't, I will leave it on the screen for you here so you can see how I would style these pieces, because I'm sure I'll put up some photos. But I absolutely love a square neckline. I am obsessed. In most of my previous videos, I'm wearing some type of dress or top with a square neck. I think it's very flattering, and I love these little puffy sleeves. I keep seeing something outside my window and I have no idea what it is, but I will go through all of the details of all of these, the sizing and the quality, and also a try on. I will try not to spend too long on each piece. I know sometimes I can tend to drag it out a bit but I will try not to. As I said, square neckline, and then on the neckline it's got this really cute frill, and that's on the back as well. And then it's got these really cute sleeves. So these are elasticated, so they're very, very comfortable. It's not like they're digging into your shoulders, but they are really good, as in like they stay up, they don't like drop off. But you could quite easily wear it off the shoulder if you wanted to, but I do prefer it on the shoulder. And then the sleeves, as I said, are puffy, and then there's this little frill, and this is also elasticated, so it's very, very comfortable. It doesn't dig into your arms at all. And then the chest area has this kind of like ruching kind of ness to it, where it's very, very stretchy. You can kind of see the pattern there. And then basically it just goes down into a pair of shorts. Is a little bit difficult to see because of the pattern. And then at the end of the shorts, again, it has this really pretty frill. This one's a little bit bigger than the sleeves. Very, very pretty. And I liked this one because it's floral, but it is black and white, so that's perfect. And also it doesn't have any kind of lining inside, so that means it's going to be very, very lightweight. So I'm actually really, really happy with this. I went to buy it, they only had a size 8 or an 18, so I got an 8, but I would have actually bought a 12 if they had that option. But actually the 8 fits very, very well. It's not tight at all. I usually range from an 8 to a 10 in New Look, but I think the 8 fits very, very well. It does cling to the stomach maybe a little bit, but I think that's just the design of it. And when you've got something that's really like this bit, which is very stretchy, and then it just kind of flows out, I think it is going to have that effect. But I still really, really like it, and it's definitely one of my favourite PLAYSUITs that I own. I find it really difficult to find a PLAYSUIT. So the sizing is good. I'd say if you're between sizes, if they only have the lower size, it might fit you. This fit me really well, and also the length of the shorts was really nice. They weren't too long, but they weren't too short, so I'd say that this was a good length on me. I'm 5'2", so if you are tall it might be a bit short on you, but if you're my size, then I would say this is a good length. Quality wise, I'd say this is nice. I haven't found any issues with this at all. The material seems really nice. No issues with that. Obviously this is a first impression, so I can't tell you how it washes or anything, but I haven't had any issues in the past with New Look things breaking in the wash. I had one dress shrink in the wash, and I'm not sure what happened with that, but it wasn't actually a New Look brand. It was like Cameo Rose. So I'm not sure what happened with that, but that's the only issue I've had with quality. This one costs, I do have like my receipt here, £19.99, which I feel like is a reasonable price, but I did get 25% off. If you sign up to their newsletter, you do get 25% off your first order, I believe. So I actually got it for £14.99, which I felt like was a really good price. So this is also a piece I can take on holiday with me. Very, very pleased with this. This is probably my favourite piece in this haul. I really, really like it. And if you have any other suggestions of where to find play suits, because I absolutely love them in the summer, they're so comfortable, do leave your suggestions in the comments. Next I'll move on to the item that I actually picked up in store. So I did a click and collect with the rest of it, and then I went down into the sale section and I found these. Now these might not be for everyone, but I don't actually mind a tropical print if it's black and white or black and green. I don't hate it. I am open to a tropical print, but as soon as there's 3 colours, I'm like, no. But I found these and I thought these would be perfect, especially for my holiday. They are black and white, but they are kind of mainly white, so I'm assuming they're not going to be too hot. And again, they're very, very lightweight. Like, that's the back of them. So I'm hoping these will be very good for my holiday. And again, with like the sizing, I would have wanted a 10, because my like hips are usually a 10, and then like my top half is usually an 8. But they only had an 8 and they were reduced to £6, so I thought I'm just gonna get them, and if not, I will just return them. But they actually fit very, very well, and I'm really pleased I picked these up because they were an absolute bargain. So this is what they look like. They do have a very stretchy waist, and that's part of the reason why I did pick them up, because I thought, pretty sure I can get this over me. And then the pattern is, as I said, black and white with all of these like what they called like the cheese plant leaves and lilies and ferns. Very pretty. So you could easily wear this with like a black top with some like gothy shoes maybe. That's probably how I'd style this. This probably isn't a piece that I would wear in England, to be honest, unless it was like really hot. So these would kind of be like a 30-degree weather option, I think, for me. But I'm really pleased with them. They are like kind of shorts, I guess, but I don't hate that, and I do think overall they are very, very nice. They don't have too much detail on, they don't have pockets or anything. They are just kind of a tropical print on shorts, but I do think they're flattering. So yeah, I did pick these up mainly for my holiday. So yeah, and you will see this print a little bit later too. I have a top. So this is actually the only piece in this haul that isn't like by New Look themselves. This is from a brand called Only. I've never heard of this brand before. That's the tag. I had everything else kind of sitting in my basket ready for a discount code, and I was about to check out and I thought I'd just have a look at their tops one last time, because I feel like I have enough dresses now, but I feel like tops and skirts I lack a little bit in. Like, I have enough, I definitely have enough if you've seen my like room tour where I showed you a little bit of my wardrobe, but I'd say I definitely have like way too many dresses, so I don't mind getting like the odd top. Just saw this and it's a little bit different to what I'd go for, but I don't mind a dark floral, and this does have a few other colours in it. It's actually a lot more pink than I think I realised on the website, but I actually think it's really, really pretty. So this is what it looks like. I know, did you ever think I'd wear this? Like, it does have quite a lot of pink in it, but I actually really like it, and it kind of reminds me of that kind of dark snake floral aesthetic, kind of similar to this cushion. This cushion is by the Gallery Wall if you're interested. I did do a haul on them, but this kind of reminded me of this kind of very floral snake-like print. Kind of reminded me of the Atelier Goetia brand, the perfume brand, kind of that dark floral kind of aesthetic. So I thought I'll get it, and if I really don't like it I'll send it back, but I actually really like it, and I think this with like a black velvet skirt would look really, really pretty. So I feel like this is definitely a piece that you could like goth up and make it into your own style. So again, it does have a square neck, no surprise there, and just like the other one, it does have a little frill. This one is a little bit more of a dainty one, and then it does have again kind of these puffy sleeves. Again, it's elasticated here, and I will say one thing about this top is, although like this does have elastic in, it does seem to fall down a little bit more easily than the PLAYSUIT. Like, it's not one of those ones where it's on your shoulders and nothing is moving it. I feel like it might like move down over time, because when I tried it on, it didn't feel as like on my shoulders as the PLAYSUIT did. Kind of has this seam under the bust. Where is it? I've lost it. And it does kind of go into a point to make like a more flattering look. And then the print itself is a kind of black with pink and kind of bluey purple flowers with like the green. So although it is a more colourful piece, I feel like the colours are very muted. It's not like very, very bright or anything. So I did think this one was pretty. It is definitely a crop top. There is no way around that. It's definitely very short. I don't mind that too much though, because I will be wearing it with more like high-waisted skirts. So although it is cropped, you wouldn't see any like skin from your stomach. So that's not too much of an issue for me. But if you are bigger in the chest, that might be an issue for you. It does have buttons. Now this is the only thing that I don't like about it. Like, I like the buttons, but I'm not sure if it's just the way it's sitting, but I definitely don't feel like they're straight. So the bottom two are there and there, like these two. But the top one, like, you can kind of get it to look straight, but it has been stitched on the other side of the seam, whereas this one has been stitched on that side. So it does look like they have been stitched in the wrong place, like this first one. But because it's such a patterned top, it doesn't bother me too much, because from a distance you're really not going to notice that. But I did think it was worth pointing out. The other thing I'd say like this one had the most quality issues actually out of all of them, is I did find some threads off of this one, and even now there is, I don't know if you can see that, there is a thread coming off. But when I put it on, I did find like threads on my carpet from this, and some of them were quite big. And I'd say this is definitely the thinnest material. Like, if I hold up one piece, you can kind of see through it. So it will be perfect for summer, and you can't see through it once you've got it on you. But I'd say this, as I said, it did have the most quality issues with like the threads, the buttons not being stitched straight, and also the see-throughness of it is just a bit more than the others. But I will still be keeping this. I do still really like it, and it is very different for me. So this one cost £15, and I didn't actually get a discount off of this one, I think because it's a different brand, but I still like it and I can see myself getting some use out of it, and it will also be a holiday piece too. I will quickly do the accessory. Don't go anywhere. I know it's socks. I know it's probably not the most exciting, but if you're like me and you used to buy those Primark black frilly socks, they were like £2 for £1.50, absolute bargain. And then they stopped doing them. They used to bring them out every summer, and now my like frilly socks have gone like blue, and they're not as soft as they were, and I was really looking for some more and I just couldn't find them anywhere. I found these on New Look's website. They do have them in store, but they're not part of like the deal that they have on socks, which is like 3 for £6. If so, I definitely would have done that. These are £2.99 for one pair, so definitely not the same bargain that you're getting at Primark, but I did with the discount get them for £2.24, and they do seem like a really nice quality, so I'll just show you them quickly. They are very similar, and then they just have the nice piece of lace that goes kind of around your ankles. Hopefully you can see that. These are definitely a staple pretty much all year round, unless it's winter and I wear boots. That's not when I wear these, but I'm gonna wear these like today. As soon as I wear like winkle pickers or any of my hot chocolate design shoes or heels, just anything that isn't boots, like that go up your leg a little bit more, I wear these to death. I think they're so elegant, very pretty. They look really nice with fishnet tights, and they instantly like goth up an outfit, I feel like, if you wear these with your shoes. So I know it's not the most exciting item, but if you are looking for like ways to kind of goth up your summer outfits, these and fishnets just instantly do it. So I did get these, and I thought it was worth mentioning. And then I have 2 items left. I have a dress and a swimming costume. I'll go through the dress first, I think. So this is the item I'm not sure about, and I love it, but the sleeves are very big, and I feel like I have this issue a lot. Again, square neck. You can see a theme here, but it's basically one of these, like, I think they call them peasant dresses, which is a bit strange, but I call them like Tudor dresses because they do have the square neck, and then they have these sleeves that kind of go into a cuff down here. They are more like 3/4 length sleeves, and this is very, very stretchy. What I liked about this one though, and you're probably thinking I have like 10 of these, but I only have a maxi dress version and then one other version from Misguided, which I really love, but it's really short and it's always been like that, whereas this one is a perfect length, so I don't have to worry about when I go out. So what I really liked about this one though is that it does have a frill and then this bow, and I just thought it was really cute. So it does have a frill at the front and also on the back, and then it's got this little bow detail as well, which I just thought was really cute. The chest is stretchy, same stitching detail as the PLAYSUIT, which is super stretchy, and then it just kind of flows down into a skirt that's actually like a really good length. And then we get to the sleeves. So again, these are stretchy, they sit on your shoulders very well, but the issue that I have, and even when I got it out the bag, I was a bit like, that is a massive sleeve. Like, look at the width of that. Like, that is huge. And I feel like when you've got your arms down by your side, it's not that noticeable, but they do look very big. And I've mentioned before, I don't like sleeves that are like I like a puffy sleeve, but when it gets to that point where it's too big, it just gives me like King Henry VIII vibes, which is just not not the aesthetic I'm going for. So not sure what to do with this. I can show you the try on and you can let me know. I don't think it's the worst. These dresses I get so much use out of because although they're simple, they're good for just like anything. So even if you're going to somewhere that's really like not the place to get dressed up for, like the post office for me, I can wear this and not feel overdressed but also feel like I've put in some effort, and I just find them really easy to style. I like them with like a choker and a necklace. I just love them. I just love dresses like this. So not really sure what to do with this one. It is true to size. I got it in a 10 and it fits very well. This one was originally £23.99 and I got it for £17.99. So for a dress, that's quite a good deal. I do like this. It's just these massive sleeves. Like, what is this? But yeah, the quality of this one seems really nice. No loose threads, very stretchy, very true to size. The material of this one is, it's like linen-y but not linen, if that makes sense. If I show you it up close, maybe you can see what I mean. Like, it's a really nice soft material. Yeah, I just have to decide on this one because I'm not sure. But this was the dress anyway. The last item is a swimming costume. So if you remember the print of the shorts, this is on a swimming costume. So this is the swimming costume that I chose. Again, this was going to be mainly for my holiday because I only have 2 swimming costumes. One of them I'm not sure if it even fits me, and I would like your suggestions. If you have any ideas of where to get really cool alternative swimming costumes, do leave me your suggestions again in the comments, because I know Killstar and Disturbia do them and I actually love the designs of both. You might remember in my Killstar haul I hauled the Aloha from Hell dress and the matching skirt. If you haven't seen that, I will put that in the eye for you. That stuff, I know it's Killstar, but it was actually very affordable in the sale. But they had a swimming costume version and I absolutely loved it. But I don't like that trend, which like on this like lower down part, you know, when it goes like really high up your legs, so like your hips are on show. That was very trendy last year, or like a few years ago. I don't know if it's still trending, but I just don't like it. That for me like is not what I want, and all of those swimming costumes do it, so that instantly put me off. The Disturbia ones I really liked, but I don't like it when they scoop down really low at the back, because that just means that I have to put sun cream on my whole back. It's going to rub off and then I'm going to burn. So I like to have my back covered as much as possible without having like the high leg thing. I just don't like it. And then the newer Killstar swimming costumes have weird like pieces cut out of them, and I'm just like, that's just awkward with sun cream. So I thought this one would be a good alternative, because although it has a lower neckline, it doesn't go down too low at the back. Like the Disturbia ones were going down to here, which just isn't what I like. I liked this one because it had a belt, and also I was a bit concerned when I saw it in store about this, but actually it doesn't do it to the extreme that like Killstar ones do it. Basically, I am sending this one back though. I don't have a try on of this, unfortunately. It's a swimming costume, I don't know, it didn't really look that great, so I didn't really want to put that out on the internet. Loved the print of this. Again, it's that black and white floral kind of tropical print with the lilies and the ferns. I loved the belt. I thought that might look flattering to pull in the waist. This isn't adjustable, which I thought it would be. It is just a detail, so it does make it a little bit hard to get on and off. The straps are adjustable, which I do like. I didn't have to do that when I tried it on though, and it does have the padding in here as well, which I like as well. So it kind of had all the details I liked. However, it was very clingy around the stomach area. I did get it in a 10, so in theory it should have fit. And also the main thing that put me off was this really low neck. It did look not as low in the photos, but this it's just not, I just didn't like it, and I don't think I would have felt comfortable going out with this in public. So that's the main reason I'm sending it back. This is a more V and scoop like than I really thought it would be. I just didn't really like it, unfortunately. I like the print, but I didn't like the fit of it. I thought it was clingy and I didn't like the neckline. The quality of it does feel really nice though. This swimming costume costs £25.99, so not on like the cheaper end of swimming costumes. And then with the discount I got it for £19.49. But as I said, I will be sending this one back, unfortunately. So that one will definitely be going back. I'll be keeping the rest, and then like I'm deciding about the dress because I'm just not sure. I think I forgot to tell you the size of this one. I did get this in a small. I'd say it's a bit on the big end for like a top. Like it's definitely quite like wide. I hope I've covered everything and haven't missed anything out, but I do love to do like seasonal new look hauls, because New Look is definitely one of my favorite places to get clothing that isn't like a goth brand. If I'm not shopping at like Killstar or sometimes Disturbia, I don't really shop at Disturbia that much, but I do shop at New Look quite a lot, and I just feel like they do really affordable things that could very easily be styled in a gothic way. Around winter they brought out one of my favourite collections they've ever done. It was like black and red velvet, and it was definitely my favourite kind of collection that they brought out. Love a piece of velvet. I do hope this helps you to find those gothic pieces that are affordable for the summer. I'm also planning, I know I've said this in a few videos, a shop with me from New Look and like a few other brands to kind of point out some other pieces that might not be my style but could be yours. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe if you did. Comment below what your favourite item was and any of those suggestions that I mentioned throughout the video too. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.